you say to me the very first thing that pops into mind. All right? Ready? Pro Bowl. Crappy football. Pro Bowl. Biggest waste of time ever. Oh, one more thing. They're replacing it with a skills competition and a flag football game. That flag football game best not be played at the beach. That flag football game best not be played on sand. Just some unsolicited advice. Number 2, when you think about the Pro Bowl, other than years and years and years of horrible football, what do you think of? What's the first thing that comes to mind? I think we're all in agreement on this. And this should tell you all you need to know about the Pro Bowl and what a waste of time that was. Time that we'll never get back. You think first and foremost of the idiot kicker.
Here we are. I'm out of my 3rd Pro Bowl. We're talking about our idiot kicker who got liquored up and ran his mouth off. So what has the sports world come to when we're talking about idiot kickers? He has ruined kickers for life. Akers and Vinatieri, these guys are great guys. They've been getting killed all week because our idiot ran his mouth. So when I get home, I'll deal with it. Tony and I talked about it. It's kind of funny, really, when you think about it. If he is still a teammate, we'll deal with it. You know, it remains to be seen. But the sad thing is, Lynn, he's a good kicker. He's a good kicker, but he's an idiot.
It's absolutely amazing that Peyton Manning said that. When I get back, Tony Dungy and I will talk about it if he's still on the team. He was talking about Mike Vanderjagt. Mike Vanderjagt explained what he meant when he said what he said.
All week before the Jets game, I'm like, 18, we're going to handle it.
Back that up. My bad, Albie. My bad. I'm sorry, my bad. This is what Vanderjagt said. Excuse me, my bad. This is what Vanderjagt said that set Peyton off.
All week before the Jets game, I'm like, 18, we're going to handle it. Me and you, we're going to win this game. And he's like, well, yeah, okay. I'm like, Peyton, come on, show some enthusiasm. You're the quarterback. We need to win this game. And I just don't see it from him. Some guys have it, some guys don't, And Coach Dungy, he's just a mild-mannered guy. He doesn't get too excited. He doesn't get too down. And I don't think that works either. I think you need a motivator. I think you need a guy that's going to get in somebody's face when they're not performing well enough. Peyton and Tony are basically the same guy. I'm not a real big Colts fan right now, unfortunately. I just don't see us getting better.
Holy crap. Why not drag the owner while you're at it? That would be like Rit calling me out. No offense, Rit. None taken, I'm sure. That is incredible. Some guys have it and some guys don't. But you mean like arguably the greatest quarterback ever didn't have it? That is an incredible statement. When you hear that, you think, man, not only did Peyton not overreact, he didn't go hard enough. Like, come on, 18. It's going to be you and me here. And you're not showing me anything. Come on, man. Because the kicker had to kick the greatest quarterback ever and a guy who prepared unlike anybody ever in the ass to get him going. Incredible. What else do you think about when you think about the Pro Bowl? This absolutely insane moment when Sean Taylor unloaded on punter Brian Moorman.
Yeah. Brian Moorman is going to fake it on the run, and he's going to come up short. Oh! Sean Taylor.
I don't know if it was a fake. It might be he just decided to run with it, but Sean Taylor came from about 30 yards back.
I don't know what was better about that moment. That Sean Taylor brought that kind of intensity and lumber to a Pro Bowl game, or that Moorman popped right back up. Equally incredible. And that right there, and honorable mention, Barry Switzer jamming a hot dog in his face on the sideline during the game. Those are the three things, and horrible football. Make it 4. Forever be the legacy of the Pro Bowl. And it's about time. Finally. As great as Peyton was, that Vanderjagt statement will always be better. Stay tuned. Hey, Jim. Vanderjagt ruined kickers for me as well. Signed Perv, the head ball coach. Duke in Vancouver. That Vanderjagt take is absolutely incredible. Him, quote, berating Peyton, questioning Peyton's energy and and fire, and saying that he and Tony Dungy were like one and the same, and that he was going to set them straight. The kicker. Pretty good kicker, but his whole, come on, 18. Shake yourself, 18. Let's do this, 18. Has there ever been a guy,
Shake yourself.
pink forehead aside, has there ever been a guy who was more prepared, who cared more, who worked harder at it than 18? And the kicker was questioning 18's desire and energy and and then grouping himself in with him, saying, 18, you and me, and not necessarily in that order. You and me are going to handle it. Or me and you are going to handle it. Incredible. Then again, as much as I hated the Pro Bowl, if not for that, we would have never gotten that. So the Pro Bowl is actually good for that.
Idiot kicker.
Hey, Rome, Pro Bowl flag football game? Seriously? I'm all for putting an end to that farce of a game, but now it's flag football? Fine. But how many cartons of juice boxes and orange slices are they going to have to cart to Vegas for kids to consume during TV timeouts? Chad in the ATL. War everybody understanding why nobody in the NFL pressed to bring in Jimmy G. Again, if you want to play flag football, I don't even know why. I mean, just put the whole thing down. Just do it. Kill it off altogether. Why waste time with a flag football game? But if so, it better not be on the sand. It better not be beach flag football. Oh, saw brought in Leff. That's good. Let's see what the multi-champ has to say. Leff in Laguna tweets, in addition to the NFL Skills Week culminating with a friendly touch football game, please also join us for the high ropes course, bobbing for apples, and trust falls. Signed Omaha Productions. Omaha! There you go. Now we're talking. Benton is in. Quote, we may have lost the Pro Bowl, but we still have Garrett Ritt on October 14th.
Game on.
If he gets there, he's got to get to October 14th. We're in the home stretch, but as I've mentioned before, it's the proverbial example of the old jalopy dropping engine parts and leaking oil and smoking out of the engine, trying to get to the finish line. We'll see. And if old man Ritt doesn't make it, maybe I can get his surrogate dad or his twin brother who coaches the Broncos, because at this point, would we really know any difference? I don't know. What? There you go. Techno-free pop. Premium techno-free pop.